Hey guys, so as you can tell from the title of this video, this is a scoliosis based video, which I think a lot of you are like waiting for me to do, because I kind of left you guys for ages because I said like I had a consultation and then I just never said what was said in the consultation. So I'm sorry about that, by the way, but it's just kind of because I was trying to process everything myself, which took some time, and it's been very, very, very crazy. I wasn't ready for like what I was about to hear in the consultation. But here I am, about to tell you guys, update you. So yeah, let's get into it. So as some of you might know, I did have a consultation because I made a video on it. And basically I had x-rays there, and he just took me into the consultation room and said that pretty much my scoliosis has stayed exactly where it is, which was great news. But I've now gone and got something called kyphosis, which is basically like scoliosis curves to the side like that, but kyphosis curves to the like back, so it comes out. So I've developed kyphosis, right, to 90 degrees, so it's like a 90-degree kyphosis curve, which is like ridiculously bad. Like, I don't know what's going on. I didn't realise it was like that happened. I've got this 90-degree kyphosis curve, and what we can do is either have a surgery where it's like half fusion, so he'd half fuse my spine, push it in, and then half fuse it when it's there. And because it's only half fusion, I'd still have like flexibility at the bottom of my spine for like dancing, which would be great. Or I could just leave it, he said, and not get any surgery done. The only thing with that is that he said to me it might get worse. He said gravity over time will just keep pushing it down, which is not what I want. So I came out of that consultation like, okay, I'll just get the half fusion. The only thing he said to me was we just have to make sure there's still enough flexibility in the spine to like push it in. So he was like, you need to get an MRI and a CT scan. Went home, got an MRI and a CT scan, and sent the results to him. Just expecting to get this half fusion surgery. And then he basically comes back with this email saying that my spine has fused on its own, and the vertebrae in my spine has fused into my ribs. Like, what is that all about? I don't know, it's just crazy. So basically he can't do that surgery on me now, the half fusion one, because once your spine's fused, like, it can't be undone, and it's fused on its own, so there's like nothing you can do. So he can't like push it in because it's like fused, so it won't move. So then in the email it said there's this other surgical option, which is basically where he'd break my spine and like take out the vertebrae that's fused and then put it back together again. He said like they tried to usually like avoid this surgery. Also, because it's like fused into my ribs, he'd have to break the ribs as well, which we love that. Been there, done that though. He said that's an option, that surgery where they break the spine, or I can just leave it as it is, and because it's fused on its own, he said it won't get much worse. He can't guarantee that, but he said it won't get much worse because it's fused on its own, so it can't really move. So yeah, I got that email, and he basically said, let me know which decision you'd rather go for. Surgery, risky surgery, or nothing at all. So I was really upset because obviously the half fusion was the best option because I'd have great results. I would have had a straighter back, been a bit taller, which is like what I'm looking for kind of thing. But it's not an option now. So it was very, very frustrating. And I'm not happy with my body how it is right now, if I'm being honest. Because it has got a little bit, my torso has shrunk a bit, obviously, because my spine's going like that with the kyphosis. So it's like, I hate how short my body is because it makes my arms look so long. Nothing fits properly. My massive rib pump on the front, rib pump on the back. Like, I just don't really vibe with it right now. So leaving it and just having no surgery, and it could get a bit worse as well, which we don't want, because if it gets worse then it'll be too late. So that's one option. But then if I go for the surgery where they like break my spine, that is like 10 times more risky than the surgery that I've had, like the other surgery I had 3 years ago, or the heart fusion one. I think it's like 10 times more risky for like paralysis and stuff. So it's a massive, massive surgery basically. He said you might have to do it in 3 bits, and the recovery is like ridiculously long. Blood loss is like more risky. It's like it's high risk, high reward, or like low risk and low reward, because if I just go for the low risk option, no surgery, I'm just staying like this forever, which I'm not super happy with. But if I go for the risky option and it goes well, then the reward from that is like unreal, because I'm 5 foot and I will be 5'2". I know 5'2" is like still really small, but that's good because I love like acting, and I think 5'2" is like a good height for me. So I'd be 5'2". I'd have obviously always have a rib pump because it's just like really bad in my case, but it'd be like a lot smaller, and I'd be like have a taller body, so everything would be more in proportion, and I just know like how much I love it. I can just see it, and I'm like, yeah. But it's like, do I take the risk? Because I've spoke to loads of people and they're like, don't go for the surgery, like the risky surgery, because you're literally fine as you are now. So like you could live like this forever as you are. You can do everything. I know like I could live like this forever, and I've got a great life right now. Can do everything that I want to do, but I'm not happy with the way my body looks, and I've got an option here that could change that. So that's what's been going through my head. I just had no idea what to do at all. And even though I've made my decision now that I'm going to tell you after, I still don't know if it's the right decision. But basically, if I say no to this surgery, this is like the only option to change the shape of my spine, and this is my only chance, because it's best to have it young, because like you heal better and stuff. And if I don't have the surgery and then it gets worse, then it's too late to have like surgeries, and if it gets worse, the surgery gets more risky. So basically, if I'm going to go for the surgery, I need to go for it now, and if I'm not, I need to just go into the unknown, I guess. Either way, I'm going into the unknown though. Like that's just like, that's surgery for you, like isn't it, at the end of the day? Yeah, they are the decisions, and I could not decide for ages. Like I was just all over the place, didn't know what to do, and I can't actually remember how I made the decision. I can't actually remember, it's all a blur, but I have made my decision anyway. And basically, I am going to have the surgery. Decided I'm gonna go for the risky surgery, because the results of it is just amazing, and I think I'd be really silly to say no to something that could give me everything that I want. You know, sometimes you do have to take a risk, and yeah, it's a very scary risk, because this surgery is like, it's more risky and it's scary, and I'm still like absolutely grabbing myself for it. But I don't know, I just feel like this is like, surgery has come up for me for a reason, and I'd be silly to turn it away, kind of thing. But the thing is, I can be getting like wheeled down to theatre to get the surgery, and I can say no. At any time I can say no. But right now I'm in the place where I'm getting the surgery, I'm getting my pre-ops done very, very soon. Yeah, what an absolutely crazy time, guys. Who would have thought? I think if I'm getting my pre-ops soon, then the surgery should be in about 6 months-ish, like from now to 6 months. I honestly have no idea when it's going to be yet. But I'm going to be like vlogging the whole thing, so make sure you subscribe. But yeah, that is pretty much all I have to say right now. I'm probably going to do a Q&A about the surgery and stuff, because I think some people might have questions. I don't know if anyone does or whatever. But that's pretty much it. I've just moved house, by the way. I moved out with my best friend. So there's also going to be videos of me and her on a little flat tour. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you're all doing great. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, and make sure you check out all my other videos as well. See you soon.